What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Evo RTG. Yesterday, we played with the Tiki Taka squad. Okay, credit where it's due to you guys and your eagle eyes. It wasn't a full Tiki Taka squad because that just doesn't exist. But we played with this team for some games, and overall, I was blown away by how good it was. And Josh said to me, editor Josh said to me, that he never understood why I don't treat passing playstyles like I treat shooting playstyles. And I was like, damn, yeah. Because we do, don't we? Defensive playstyles, we look for them. We look for aerial plus. We look for anticipate plus. Later on in the game cycle, when it becomes more relevant and more prevalent, we look for jockey plus and intercept plus. I look for power shot plus and finesse shot plus. I never look for tiki-taka plus or ping pass plus or long ball pass plus. And more so about not looking for it. I don't use it in game like I do. If I've got finesse shot plus, you're sure as hell going to see me hit some finesse shots, right, with that player. If I've got power shot plus, I'm going to try and drive power shots with that player. But when I've got tiki taka plus or long ball pass plus or ping pass plus, I never try and utilize it. And that is such an oversight from me because of how good these are. Now, today, of course, is Thursday, and it is Rivals Rewards Day. We are only in Division 4 this time around. We got relegated from Division 2 at the end of last season, which is really sad. I didn't play for rewards last week. We get 30,000 coins, a 75 by 25, a 75 by 15, a mega pack, an 82 plus Team of the Week pack, and an 84 plus player pick. Are you guys saving your rewards for the new promo? Because it's Centurions, but it also has a Ballon d'Or event, but it seems like they're going to be loans from player picks. So I don't know if it's worth saving packs right now or not. But let's get our first player pick, and we get either Maignan, Pajot, Grealish, or Huth, and we will take Mr. Mike Maignan. I believe he is the most expensive of the lot. So there's another nice little coin bonus there for us. I personally, guys, am going to open my rewards as I go because I want to keep building my coin balance up. And unfortunately for me, with regards to coin balance, as we'll grab this Team of the Week player pack, Arsenal lost against Inter last night. It wasn't a terrible performance. We was actually like half decent, to be fair. I thought our first 30 minutes or so, we were pretty rough. But after that, we were good, and Inter's defense was just better. But we looked better yesterday than we have done in a long time. That's a tough inform to get. But off the back of us not scoring and not winning, Kai Havertz's price has dropped 50,000 coins. And so instead of me now potentially getting like 610, 620,000 for him, walk out! I could sell him for 564,000. This is going to be Lewandowski. That's not bad. That's not even not bad. That's good. I didn't look if it was a double walkout. It's not. An 88 rated lever, not bad whatsoever. Do we get some Arsenal players? Let's list him up. How much space have I got? 74 spots there. All of this is going to get listed up. As always, guys, we just sell everything tradable. Keep that coin balance going up and up and up. We save everything untradeable. But actually, I'm in a space right now, guys, where I do not have much in my club. Taking a week off of playing this game, missing out on a week of squad battles, camps, and rivals rewards, and, like missing out on, for example, like the rush rewards last week and the daily play rewards and stuff like that. It's crazy how quickly your fodder disappears when you're not continuously replenishing it. But that's where we're at. We've got our next pack as well, 75 by 15. Still missing a lot of Arsenal players, so I wouldn't mind them right here. We get Bright. Hey, finally, guys. We have packed Leandro Trossard. I don't know if he actually is eligible for an evolution. I don't think I've got enough trade pass space for these. These are all discard anyway, aren't they? I'll try and sell Parejo. All of this can go, though. We have finally packed Leandro Trossard. We're still missing Gabriel Martinelli, among some others. We're going to take a look at what we're missing, actually, in a moment. But we've first got the 75 by 25. Not a walkout. That's too bad. Is it still going to be a good card? Acerbi. No Arsenal player there. No Arsenal player there. And no Arsenal player there. But you can see by the lack of duplicates and the fact that I've only got 9 in duplicate storage that we really don't have much fodder in the club. Which means we need a little grind of League SBCs. Let's take a look, guys, at the Arsenal players we don't have yet. And it is here. So we are missing Gabriel, apparently. Oh, I must have put him into an SBC. Oh, that's a massive oversight. I had a shadow on him. How did I not pay attention to that? That's dumb from me. That's dumb from me. We packed him like 5 times. We also did pack Kivior, and then I accidentally put him into an SBC. So other than that, Zinchenko and Gabriel Martinelli are now the only 2 that we're missing from the men. And from the women, we're still missing some. And I'm missing like some of the silvers from the Arsenal men as well. But we've got Nwaneri, we've got Lewis Skelly, we've got almost all of them now, which is really good. Because for evolutions, I've got a lot to grind through. We're behind. Again, taking a week off left us behind a lot. But for evolutions, I need to get 1 more assist with Calafiori, and he's finished. I need to get a clean sheet in squad battles with Tomiyasu, then he's finished. We still need to go and get all of these wins with Thomas Partey, which is not going to be easy, but I'll probably play with the full Arsenal squad for that. I need to win a game whilst conceding 2 goals or less in Rush, which is just not easy. I'm going to have to play with some of you guys, actually, to do that for Nwaneri. I need to win 5 matches with Lewis Skelly in Rush. And it's actually quite annoying, the Rush ones, where it's exclusive to Rush, because 5 matches of Rush is genuinely like an hour and 20 minutes of gameplay. Like, because Rush is 7 minutes, then it's also a minute and a half picking your players and logging in and loading in, an extra couple of minutes there. And then the clock stops every time the ball goes out of play. And it legitimately takes around 20 minutes per Rush game. So this might even be an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes per game. And that's assuming that you win every one. It's a lot. I don't mind it, but it is a lot. We've also got to do Mariona. I was so impressed with her in yesterday's video that I am so excited. I actually want to put her into the main team on that left-hand side spot, because once she gets that pace boost, with those stats, with those play styles, which are insane, and the fact that she's got wide playmaker and winger plus at left wing, I think she's going to be a massive asset. But we've now got Trailblazers Turbo. I definitely want to put Nuno Tavares in there from the Arsenal past and present. We've got Bag of Tricks. I don't really have anyone in there from Arsenal past and present. Of the reasonable players that are on offer, we could either use Iwobi or Serge Gnabry. So if I pack Serge Gnabry, I might put him in there. Could be quite a good one. We've got No Pressure. And on No Pressure, guys, we can actually put this Urian Timber in there. I didn't really look at this one. What kind of boost does he get? He gets Press Proven Plus, which I don't think is great for a centre-back. He gets a big pace upgrade, but no, his defending and physical is just not where I want it to be. I'm going to have a little think, guys, about what we put into No Pressure, because I think there's going to be some good options there. It might even be like a Nwaneri or a Lewis Skelly once they've finished. We've got Goal Frenzy, which is very difficult for the Arsenal players. Might have to be Arsenal past and present there. And then a few of the other ones that is again, just going to be difficult to do. But we've got lots of Evos that we need to use. But to use them, we've got lots of Evos we need to complete. So today is going to be a bit of an Evo grind. I will be doing some of the Thomas Partey stuff and maybe showing you some games there. But yeah, a lot of it is just Rush and the kind of boring squads and the boring stuff. But what I want to do is kind of go and get it done and finish, get some of these Evos put together, and then rebuild the Arsenal squads to take Thomas Partey into some gameplay and get ourselves these Rush objectives done as well, because I'm not too far through them, and yeah, we've got to get those done. So I'm probably going to actually be back when I've finished all of those Evos. Right, guys, welcome back. I finished 2 Evos, and I've half finished a 3rd Evo, and I'm going to show you them. But actually, I'm not going to show you them, because for some reason or another, every time I try and click in evolutions, my game crashes. Every time. So I'm going to have to go and claim them on the web app. So let's go and do that. All right, here we are, guys. Evolutions. As you can see, Calafiori has been finished in Brilliant Bomb Pastor and can be claimed. Gets that massive pace upgrade. Is hopefully going to be a huge addition to the squad. He's also got Set Piece Plus now, which I don't think is really too helpful for him. Can I not? Oh, there we go. We have also got Lewis Skelly's now on 2 of 2. Tomiyasu the same. Mariona's now on 2 of 2. She just needs the 5 games played. It's actually quite an easy one, this one, because you just only need to win 2 and assist 3 in 5 games, but it can be done in squad battles, rivals, or rush. And honestly, at this point, I think I'm going to do it in squad battles to get Nuno Tavares. The other evolution that we have finished is Ethan Nwaneri. We got our clean sheet, or well, 2 goals or less. It actually was a clean sheet, and he goes in there, and that allows us to put him into now the next Evo path, which is going to be Jude Bellingham, or Hey Jude. I was tempted to wait on him because this is the boost he gets. He gets 13 acceleration. What does Hey Jude offer again? I want to see what Hey Jude offers in terms of an actual overall boost. Or do they not have Hey Jude? Oh, there it is. So it offers 20 overall, of which he gets up to an 85. It offers 20 shooting, of which he gets all 20 shooting. He gets all 20 passing. He gets, what is that? 18 dribbling, 18 defending, and 20 physical. He goes up to a 4-star, 4-star. He only gets 12 pace instead of 20 pace. There's actually no point evoing him first and then putting him in Hey Jude, is there? Because he's already like losing stats in pace and in defending, and it boosts it to a maximum of 85 shooting. So I could effectively get him 3 more shooting, 3 more dribbling, 12 more physical, no more defending. It caps out at 18, and no more passing and no more pace. So for the sake of 3 shooting and 3 dribbling, I don't think it's worth it. Save. So we are going to submit him. If, of course, EA allow me into evolutions now. Yep, there we go. So, cosmetics and evos. We've got Hey Jude. And we are going to put into Hey Jude our main man, Ethan Nwaneri. And by the time he's finished, 4-star, 4-star, Relentless Plus. He's got great agility and balance, good interceptions and defensive awareness. Not the best passing, but not the worst. Slide tackle, intercept, relentless plus, and then playmaker plus plus. It needs more. The card needs more. I do worry with this card, guys, that it gets stuck now. You know, with a playstyle plus and with a roll plus plus, I worry that he gets stuck. However, we are going to start this evolution with Mr. Ethan Nwaneri. We're going to kick ourselves on with that. And in terms of the cosmetics, yeah, I'm not doing these. I don't mind them too much, but I'm not doing them. But what I am going to go and do is the objective for Nuno Tavares. I only have 1 day, 4 hours to go, which I'm just going to do it all right now anyway. But we need to win 6 games of squad battles. We need to play 10 games in total with 4 Serie A players and score 10 goals with Portuguese players. So I'm going to go and kind of just do that now. I actually don't know. Damn, I don't know if I want to put Serie A players and go and play rivals to do this. Get some rivals points whilst I do it. No, I need to do squad battles as well. I might do half and half. I might do the wins and then remain the plays just to go into squad battles with. All right, guys. As we go into the gameplay for this Thomas Partey objective, I just want to talk a little bit about the series, the plan for the series, the expectations for the series, and my own kind of like weirdness around what I want versus what I can actually provide. And ever since EA introduced evolutions last year, I have always wanted to like have an Arsenal only team and just build it up. And you guys know that because you've obviously watched the content for the last couple of years. And it's just not possible on this game to make content around solely that unless we reduce it to like 1 or 2 videos per week, right? You know, like the Crappers is, or like the England RTG was. And I just get too attached to the account to not play it enough. And so, what a lovely goal that is from Gabriel Jesus, by the way. Thank you to you guys for giving me the impetus to score that goal, because I wasn't liking the power shot plus outside of the pop volleys shots. But you guys have certainly convinced me otherwise, and you'll see some really nice power shots that I score here with Jesus. It would be better having power shot on a midfielder rather than a striker, believe it or not, because they are better from range than they are inside the box. But yeah, that's where we're at. Now, the
idea behind the series this year was going to be me really just grinding it out with Arsenal players. And I kind of still want that. And I know that I get so emotionally invested in my idea of what I want the RTG to be that when I change it, it seems like unreasonable. And I don't want to kind of flip-flap and back and forth constantly. And I also don't want to just sit there and not enjoy what I'm doing. And not to say that I'm not enjoying playing on the Arsenal Evo RTG, but beyond the Evos that are there, there's not a lot to do, you know? And the Evos that are there, we're working on Thomas Party right now, but they don't even require, for example, like champs and stuff. Like, we've got 700,000 coins. We've got 800,000 coins in, like, mixed in with players that we could sell. And the club's in a good spot. And it's like anything Arsenal related, other than the top tier icons, I'm Gucci. So it's like the glory's been achieved. We've talked about that before. But Edward says in a comment from yesterday, this video is a prime example of how you are handicapping yourself using the Arsenal players all the time. Talking about the tiki-taka video from before. It would be good to build different teams for champs and use the Arsenal squad for rivals and qualies. Not saying you should only use tiki-taka players, but using certain players with specific playstyles in certain positions would be a massive help. True, absolutely true. There's a reason why people all use the same players, because they work best in their positions. And again, absolutely true. And a lot has changed on YouTube over the last few years, but a lot almost hasn't changed in Ultimate Team over the last few years, to the point where content creators need to like reinvent the wheel to an audience, you know, and that's why you see so much wildness in some of the content that we see and stuff. And I followed that path, and I've talked about this a few times, and I'm not going to go into it too detailed today because this isn't a video of like about deepness or anything like that. But I've like what I did 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, that I loved doing, that you guys also loved from what I gave you, was the communication with you guys from the comment section. Whether it be Ruin a Randomer from the very old days where I talk about a topic or a subject, or whether it be my commentary on the game, the gameplay, the game state, the comments, football, real world events. That is what made me me, and what kind of like got my audience in the first place. And whilst trying to find my way in completely new iterations of YouTube over continuous years that YouTube kind of like redeveloped what they had, like there's been so many occasions where short form content was really successful, so they pushed it. Then they would just change and long form content became really successful, so they pushed it. And I spent so long trying to like bend to their will and kind of like find myself in a new evolving YouTube constantly, that I just lost myself. And one of the things that I lost the most, but whether or not you guys enjoyed it or not, I don't know, but one of the things that I personally enjoyed the absolute most out of the content that I've produced over the last 15 years is the interaction engagement with you. It's literally one of the main reasons why I started doing this. You know, one of the reasons was because I loved watching other content creators do it, but I've always been somebody that really enjoys the kind of like conversation. And that disappeared when streaming became pop culture, because everything became, instead of like a cultivated piece of content, even if it was low-hanging fruit content like an RTG where it's like daily stuff where you're not really like, again, you're not like reinventing the wheel to get it out there, but just instead you're like daily talking about something. People started live streaming, and live streaming really changed the direction of where YouTube went, because people would live stream for 8 hours and then make a video off of that. But the connection wasn't really with the audience. Not to say that people didn't talk to their live chat or anything like that. But one of the things, as I say, that I really liked is like reading the comments. I used to like upload a Road to Glory and just sit there and wait. I'd sit there and refresh. I'd sit there and respond to you guys in the comments. And then I'd wait, and there'd so many comments would like pique my interest and even drive like future videos, you know, advice or opinions or thoughts on certain players or certain tactics and things. And I lost that. And I want that back. And the way to get that back is to do exactly what we're doing right here, right now, which is post-com gameplay. And this is beneficial, in my personal opinion, for two reasons. Because number one, we're going to get, like, we're just going to get, like, more of a conversation on the game. And we could talk about anything you want, right? Just pop a comment in the comment section. And the ones that pique my interest, I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's video. And the ones that don't, doesn't mean that they're not worthy. They might just not be right for that moment in time. But number two is, there's this weird, like, situation with live gameplay. Like, right now, you are seeing me get win after win after win. And I only played 6 games to get the 6 wins. I nearly lost the game on penalties, but I only played 6 games to get the 6 wins. However, you didn't hear the Fs and blinds and the frustration and the stress whilst playing these games, even though winning these games. You just get to see nice gameplay. At least I think it's quite nice gameplay. You know, I didn't really abuse game mechanics too much. I'm really focusing after that Tiki Taka video yesterday. I'm really focusing on passing and passing patterns of play to unlock and open players up. And one thing that I noticed with the tactic that I've got right now is I've got my left mid, right mid set as inside forwards. I really don't like it. Like, it means that whenever I get congested in midfield, I don't have an outside option. So I either need to set one of them to be a wide midfielder, excuse me, or set both of them to be a wide midfielder. But yeah, I just think the experience that you guys will get from the video of me kind of talking to you guys will be way better than the experience of you guys watching the video where I'm playing the gameplay live and getting stressed and frustrated, in my personal opinion. With that being said, like I said, like, I don't want to chop and change this series a lot. I don't want to be like, today it's this, tomorrow it's that, or whatever. So I'm going to kind of go back, not even go back, I'm going to continue with the initial rules and regulations that we set on this account, that anything goes. The only thing that we have to be wary of is every Evo must be an Arsenal player, and they must be first owned. And I'm absolutely fine with that. And then there's instances where there are going to be some Evos where there are no options for the Arsenal players, at which point we will then lean on Arsenal past and present players, or rather past players because they won't be present. And then beyond that, we will lean on anyone that we want. If there's no Arsenal player or past player that fits into an Evo, we'll just pick a popular player. We'll just pick someone that looks sick and looks fun. Like Selner, for example, in the Foundation Evo. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. But that is the end of the gameplay. We're going to go and claim Thomas Partey and see what EA give us for 6 PM. Right, guys. After a little bit of the friendlies gameplay there, we got 6 games in. We got 6 wins in. One of them was a bit hairy. Went to extra time. I have done a whole bunch of other Evo grinding as well, including finishing Tomiyasu. We just needed the 1 clean sheet for him. That gets him fully upgraded to the 80 rated. We have also got Ethan Nwaneri. I just need to play one more to get that first level done. I've got Lewis Skelly, haven't touched yet, and Mariona haven't touched yet. But Thomas Partey's got that first setup. One of the players that I played against in these last few games kept doing something that lots of people do against me, and I only just cottoned on, and I don't know why. But it's passing backwards with LB passes. Rather than I pass, what I do is, like, I'll get like a midfielder, let's say Thomas Partey, I'll pass with him to like the forward and press L1, and then I'll try and hold up the play with the forward to get the like on-running midfielder going forwards. But that just doesn't work in this game because you just get pressed whilst trying to like hold the ball or whatever. So the idea is to get the ball into like a forward player or a wide player, LB pass with them backwards, and then play like a triangle ball afterwards. And once I started like applying that to the game, found it a lot easier to break through my opponents. But we've got that first upgrade on Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey. 2 overall, 3 shooting, 3 passing, 2 dribbling, and pinged pass for Thomas Partey. We now need to assist 4 and win 8. It's a lot, and I'm not going to do it today. I think I'm going to do this tomorrow and then the last one on the last day. Because I can't bring myself to play the Evo Lounge that much. But we're clearing off some of these evolutions, and I don't think any of the new ones. Trailblazer Turbo we have to get before Friday, and Bag of Tricks we have to get soon. Goal Frenzy we have to get soon. Playmaker Glow Up we have to get soon. We've got to get most of them pretty soon. But at least now we've like made a dent. And in terms of objectives here, I did open the objective packs that I've already done. Didn't get anything valuable out of them. 1 informed Danny Olmo, but otherwise nothing. I thought this was just playing a game. I didn't realize it required a Trailblazer. When I got back off of holiday, I could have got up to 3 completions, maybe even 4 completions. So a bit gutted
that I've missed out on this, because that 1,000 SP would have been nice. And as you can see, we're nearly there with Nuno Tavares. I played some squad battles today as well. I just don't enjoy it. And here we are. I need to play 2 more with the Frauen Bundesliga players. I've started on the Foundations EFL Championship. I've nearly finished the Super League and did all of that in the squad battles games whilst doing it. But for some reason, EA re-released the Foundations objectives. So it's worth going and doing those again, because they give some all right packs. You know, you get a 75 plus, quite a lot, a couple of gold packs, a hunter, a shadow, and a few 78x2s. I don't know why they reset it, but it's just worth going and doing. What milestone did I do? Live foot friendlies. Oh, yes. 25 wins in live foot friendlies. So that's all of our objectives taken care of. The transfers, some things have sold. We're now up to 693,000. Lewa and Mainyan sold. Konate and Bright did as well. The Anchor Chems beat 50. Wow. That's an oversight from me. I should have put it to a bin price rather than a min bid price. So I probably missed out on a good few thousand coins there. Somebody's laughing. And then we get a few of these little packs before the 6 p.m. content. And then we'll see what EA give us for 6 p.m. and whether or not it's going to be worth grinding anything that comes. But it's also likely, not 100% secured, but likely that Bukayo Saka will win Premier League Player of the Month. Apparently, he's slightly favoured at the moment. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? I would love that. We get a 78x2 with nothing in it. Kramaric and Anyomi. And we get, I think it was another 78x2, was it? 75x2. With nothing in it. It's going to have Leno and Milinkovic-Savic. So an ex-Arsenal player, which isn't so bad. So still a lot of grinding to do right now, guys. But yeah, we're going to wait to see what EA give us for 6 p.m. This is the team. I would have talked about it already and showed you guys already the team that I was using. I don't have an Arsenal right mid that's 85 or lower. How mad is that? But this is a team that I've been using. Finally understanding the power shots with Gabriel Jesus, based on you guys giving me some feedback in the comment section of how to use them and how they're more overpowered than finesse shots. I still don't think so, me personally, but I certainly was getting more use out of them, which is quite nice. But yeah, let's see what EA have given us for 6 p.m. content. Well, unfortunately, it was a bit of a bust for the content post 6 p.m. guys. The 84 double upgrade is re-upped. We got the Trailblazers 6 challenge from yesterday that I haven't done yet, another team of the week that I want to do, and brand new marquee matchups. And the hero, I can't quite do the hero yet because I haven't got enough fodder. But I'm going to wait to do these packs and stuff because we've got the Centurion starts tomorrow, which includes icons, which is always a fun time. And also we've got that Ballon d'Or promo starting tomorrow as well. So I want to save some packs and whatnot for that as well. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I feel like, depending on what this Ballon d'Or promo is, I might end up building like my best possible team to play champs with this weekend league rather than the best Arsenal team. And if Saka Player of the Month comes out tomorrow as well, I'll be spending everything I can to get him completed. But that is going to be the end for today. Of course, if you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.